Law number 7 is the law of respect. People naturally follow leaders stronger than themselves. Now, that's just a fact of life in leadership, and maybe I could illustrate it by giving you some numbers. If from a 1 to a 10, 10 being, of course, the top type of a leader, if you're kind of an average leader, you're a 4 or 5, what I want you to understand is people that are maybe 7s or 8s, they're better leaders than you. They're not going to fall in line with you. They're not going to follow you. Why? Because they are already a better leader than you. One of the reasons I'm so passionate about the 21 irrefutable laws of leadership and teaching leadership is to help you grow in your leadership ability. Let's say, for example, you are a 4 or 5. Well, what that means is that the people following you would probably be mainly 3s and 4s, maybe 2s and 1s. But let's say you learn to grow as a leader and you become a 5, a 6, a 7. You may even get up to an 8. Now, what happens? The higher the level of your leadership, the more people will follow you and the higher quality of person that you'll attract. That's what the law of respect is all about. Learning to lead well so those people that follow you truly respect you. Law number 8 is the law of intuition. Leaders evaluate everything with a leadership bias. Now, when I speak and teach about the law of intuition, I must admit to you that this is one of the 2 most difficult laws to teach because this does have a bias towards what I call leadership giftedness. Let me explain. We are intuitive in the area of our giftedness. When somebody comes up to me and says, John, I'm not really an intuitive person, I always say to them, yes, you are. You're intuitive in the area of your ability, of your giftedness, your skill level. You see, the things that you are naturally gifted at, that's what you also are intuitive in. So the law of intuition basically says the person that has what I call leadership leanings, not the born leader, because I'm not sure there is such a thing, but the person who has kind of a natural leadership giftedness about them, their intuitive level will be much more successful and higher than a person that doesn't have those natural leanings. And so I talk in the book about how to develop your intuitiveness, which gives you a great advantage over others in leading because you're the first to sense and understand things. It's a wonderful law, but it does have a little bit of a bias toward people that have what I call leadership giftedness. Law number 9 is the law of magnetism. Who you are is who you attract. I love teaching this law because what happens many times as leaders is we want to attract people that are what I call different than us. In fact, an exercise that I take people through, in fact, I would encourage you to go through it, is for you to maybe list the 3 qualities in people that you want to attract in your organization, in your department. Now, as you go through that exercise and put down 3 or 4 qualities of people that you really want to attract to your company, you have to ask yourself a very important question. Do I possess those qualities myself? Because you see, the law of magnetism says who you are is who you attract. You don't attract, and I don't attract who we want. We attract people like us, birds of a feather. I would encourage you to instill within yourself the qualities of people that you want to attract, because who you are is who they will be when they come to be on your team.